Greetings and welcome to the NewsRamp Events Podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, delighted to have you with us as we explore today's top stories. At newsramp.com, we curate business news from the best newswires, bringing you the most relevant updates. Before we dive in, just a quick heads up. While AI assists in producing this podcast and generating the voices, the news stories are all real. You can read the full articles on newsramp.com. Today is Wednesday evening, July 23rd, 2025, and we have a great mix of events headlines lined up for you. So whether you're on the go, working out, or just relaxing, stay with us as we get started. Here's our first headline. Investor news breaks, MoneyShow to host virtual Value Investing Expo, August 5 to 6, with focus on rotation beyond Mag 7. MoneyShow will host the Value Proposition in Value Investing Expo on August 5 to 6, 2025, featuring over 15 financial experts like Dan Ives and Sam Stovall. The event will focus on dividend and value stock opportunities amid a shift away from Mag 7 equities. Partnered with IBN, the expo aims to provide premier financial education and market insights to investors globally. MoneyShow has a history of creating successful investors through timely education by experts. InvestorWire is a specialized communications platform that focuses on advanced press release syndication for private and public companies and the investment community, offering access to a vast network of wire solutions for maximum impact.
Duke University men's basketball and football teams learn how to save a life with CPR. Members of the Duke University men's basketball and football teams recently participated in American Heart Association hands-only CPR trainings to learn the correct rate and depth of compressions. Nearly 9 out of 10 people who experience cardiac arrest outside of a hospital die because they do not receive immediate CPR. CPR, especially if performed right away, can double or triple a person's chance of survival. The Duke student-athletes are now part of the American Heart Association's Nation of Lifesavers TM, which aims to make CPR and AED awareness a permanent fixture in all communities. Hands-only CPR is as effective as traditional CPR in the first few minutes of an emergency response. To learn how to save a life in 90 seconds, visit heart.org/hands-only-CPR. Illusionist Robbie Bennett is jumping out of a plane with no parachute, while his stage show enters a bold new era of fantasy and spectacle. And that's just the beginning. Illusionist Robbie Bennett is preparing for a death-defying stunt in 2026 titled Descent, where he will jump out of a plane thousands of feet in the air with no parachute, promising to change everything. While details remain a mystery, Bennett is already transforming his live stage show, The Magic of Robbie Bennett, into a cinematic journey where high fantasy meets modern wit. Audiences can expect new narrative elements drawn from ancient myth and legend, creating an immersive experience that feels like stepping into a storybook. Bennett's innovative approach to magic has captivated audiences nationwide, and he continues to push boundaries with his unforgettable performances.
In search of unique wedding venues? Have your wedding at DFW Car and Toy Museum in Fort Worth. DFW Car and Toy Museum in Fort Worth offers a unique wedding venue for couples who love cars or toys. With space for 50 to 500 guests, the museum boasts a collection of over 200 exotic cars and 3,000 rare toys. The high ceilings, stunning lighting, and open floor plans create an ideal atmosphere for weddings. Couples can choose their own caterers and even have gourmet food trucks on site. To schedule a tour, call 817-834-3625-X1. The museum, located at 2550 McMillan Parkway, Fort Worth, TX 76137, is open Tuesday, Saturday, 9 a.m., 6 p.m., and offers free parking and admission. Visit dfwcarantoymuseum.com for more information.
Mint condition. Mint color 1968 Datsun 2000 Roadster shines at DFW Car and Toy Museum. A vintage gem has arrived at the DFW Car and Toy Museum in Fort Worth, Texas. The 1968 Datsun 2000 Roadster, sporting a mint green finish, is now part of the Ron Sturgeon collection. This well-preserved Roadster features a 2.0-liter U20 inline-4 engine and a 5-speed manual gearbox. With just 87,000 miles on the odometer, This rare roadster offers an engaging driving experience. The interior has been refurbished with black upholstery, a factory push-button radio, and vintage instrumentation. Ron Sturgeon describes it as a head-turner and a perfect addition to the collection. Visit the DFW Car and Toy Museum to see this classic car, along with over 200 collector cars and 3,000 vintage toys, all for free admission.
NV Marketing Co. unites family-owned businesses to fuel youth fitness dreams in Surprise. 3 Arizona businesses, including Knockout Fitness Surprise, El Mix Raspados, and Jalisco Roofing LLC, have come together through NV Marketing Co. to launch a youth sponsorship program. This program will reward student dedication with equipment grants, including new boxing gloves and hand wraps for the most improved students. Knockout Fitness Surprise offers a variety of classes for all ages, emphasizing discipline in youth. El Mix Raspados, known for their authentic Mexican snacks, celebrates community and heritage through their involvement. Jalisco Roofing LLC, with 15 years of experience, recognizes the importance of investing in youth for true community security. NV Marketing Co. founder Joshua Romo believes in the power of connecting businesses to communities for positive change. Framed Isolation, a pandemic film that finds its voice. Framed Isolation, a feature film crowdfunding on Indiegogo, delves into the emotional impact of COVID-19 isolation. Director Gustavo Letelier aims to capture the shared humanity of individuals worldwide. Amerindia Films, a Chilean production company, focuses on creating arthouse films with global reach, earning over 70 awards at international festivals.
Crypto News Breaks, QuantStrats 2025 to explore tech-driven investing in real-time markets. QuantStrats Europe 2025, set to take place in London on October 14 to 15, will bring together over 600 quantitative finance professionals to discuss the future of data-driven investing. Featuring speakers from BlackRock, Man Group, Millennium Global, and Deutsche Bank, the event will focus on AI integration, data science advancements, LLMs, NLP, and evolving risk frameworks. Attendees can expect case studies, academic insights, and discussions on portfolio construction and operational efficiency. In a rapidly changing market environment, QuantStrats aims to provide valuable insights and encourage collaboration among industry leaders. deadmau 5 and 45 Drives collaborate on game-changing creative server to launch live at 2025 Creator Summit. Internationally renowned electronic music producer and performer deadmau 5 will debut a groundbreaking signature series server developed in collaboration with 45 Drives at the 2025 Creator Summit in Wilmington, North Carolina. The server, designed for creative professionals, offers silent operation, low power consumption, and high SSD performance. This server is the first of many creator-designed systems under 45 Drive's new 45 Studio division, aiming to provide enterprise-grade infrastructure to digital creatives. The unveiling will feature a full-spec reveal, design showcase, and behind-the-scenes look at the development process, showcasing the commitment to empowering creators with control over their workflows and hardware. The 2025 Creator Summit will mark a significant evolution for 45 Drives, with expanded programming and a focus on creatives. Register for the summit to learn more about this exciting collaboration.
Crypto News Breaks, exciting industry trends to take the stage at Traders Fair Hong Kong. Traders Fair Hong Kong is set to return on December 10, 2025 at the Kerry Hotel Hong Kong by Shangri-La. Organized by iEvents, the fair will feature top brands and industry leaders, offering traders, investors, and fintech companies the chance to explore the latest trends. Against the backdrop of Victoria Harbour, attendees can network and gain insight into the future of trading. Traders Fair Hong Kong provides a platform for direct connections within the finance and trading community, expert advice, and updates on global and local markets. The event will include exhibitions, presentations, and networking opportunities throughout the day. For more information, visit tradersfair.com/Hong Kong.
21 Events presents the Puerto Rico Day at the Ballpark at Major League Stadiums. 21 Events, a leading sports and entertainment company, presents the Puerto Rico Day at the Ballpark, celebrating Puerto Rican players of today and yesteryear at Major League Baseball stadiums. The event pays tribute to Puerto Rico's 125-year baseball history and honors players on the field before fans. Sponsored by Discover Puerto Rico, the events showcase the vibrant culture, music, cuisine, and passion for sports. In 2025, the event will be held at various MLB stadiums. Baseball isn't just a sport in Puerto Rico. It's part of our DNA, says Gloriana Yaman, VP of Marketing at Discover Puerto Rico. The initiative aims to celebrate the contributions of Puerto Rican players and invites fans to live Boricua by experiencing the unique way of life.
Investor News Breaks, CNS Pharmaceuticals Inc., CNSP CEO, featured in Virtual Investor Summer Spotlight Conference. CNS Pharmaceuticals Inc., CNSP CEO John Climaco recently participated in the Virtual Investor What's Your Story Summer Spotlight on Demand Conference. Climaco shared his personal journey, leadership vision, and enthusiasm for the company's development programs. The webcast is available on virtualinvestorco.com and the events section of the CNS Pharmaceuticals website. CNS Pharmaceuticals is a clinical-stage pharmaceutical company developing anti-cancer drug candidates for brain and central nervous system cancers, with lead candidate berubicin in development for various serious oncology indications. For more information, visit www.cnspharma.com.
Investor News Breaks, Kalidi Biotherapeutics Inc., NYS American CLDI, to host investor webinar highlighting Redtail platform and oncology advancements. Kalidi Biotherapeutics Inc., a clinical-stage biotech company, is set to host an investor webinar on July 24, 2025 at 4:15 ET. The webinar will feature Kalidi's Redtail platform, a viral therapy system targeting metastatic tumors. Preclinical data on lead candidate CLD-401 showed tumor elimination and immune memory activation. The company is moving towards an IND filing and seeking strategic pharma partnerships. A Q&A session will follow the presentation. Kalidi Biotherapeutics focuses on immuno-oncology with stem cell-based platforms for cancer treatment. For more information, visit www.kalidibio.com.
Startups chosen to drive technology-driven improvements in women's heart and brain health. 8 companies have been chosen to participate in the American Heart Association Heart and Brain Health Accelerator, a collaboration between American Heart Association Ventures and the association's Center for Health Technology and Innovation. Through this initiative, the American Heart Association aims to drive innovation in women's heart and brain health with the goal of enhancing patient outcomes, lowering costs, and reducing barriers to care. These companies, including Kelvin Health, Lighthearted AI Health, Mom Diagnostics, Powerful Medical, Reach Neuro, Synaptica Therapeutics, Sync Neuro, and Verivas, have been selected for their potential to positively impact cardiovascular and brain health outcomes. They will receive mentorship, funding, and networking opportunities, and will also compete in the MedTech Innovator Competition Finals in October 2025. Astellas RX Plus sponsors the American Heart Association Heart and Brain Health Accelerator track, and the companies were selected by expert volunteers on an American Heart Association advisory committee.
Investor News Breaks, NASDAQ ADTX, to host July 22nd live stream on autoimmune therapeutics subsidiary Adimune. Addixt Inc., a social innovation platform advancing health solutions, will host a live stream on July 22, 2025, at 1 p.m. ET to showcase its autoimmune therapeutic subsidiary, Adimune Inc. The event, led by Jack Marks of Wall Street Reporter, will feature Addixt co-founder and CEO Amro Albana discussing Adimune's innovative approach, upcoming milestones, and opportunities in the growing autoimmune disease market. Addixt operates multiple programs focused on immune health and precision health, with plans for additional programs in public health and women's health. The company has agreements in place with Apili Therapeutics Inc., an Evofem, to further its mission of discovering and deploying innovative health solutions. For more information, visit Addict's website. GeoVax to report second quarter 2025 financial results and provide corporate update on July 28, 2025. GeoVax Labs Inc. will report second quarter 2025 financial results on July 28, 2025, followed by a live conference call and webcast at 4:30 p.m. ET to provide a corporate update. Participants can register for the call on the GeoVax website. An archive of the webcast will be available on the website for at least 90 days. GeoVax is a clinical-stage biotechnology company developing vaccines for infectious diseases and therapies for solid tumor cancers. Their lead clinical program includes a next-generation COVID-19 vaccine and a novel oncolytic solid tumor gene-directed therapy. For more information, visit geovax.com. Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Events Podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, NewsDirect.com, and BlockchainWire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.